Hey, welcome back, everybody, to the Jerry and Louise Show. You may recognize our next guest, JD from Mindfreak, Chris Angel's brother.
Morning, JD.
Hey guys.
How are you?
For you guys that watched the TV show Mindfreak on A&E, we did 6 years. 6 years of the A&E.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And we're very fortunate that we had the #1 show on cable history. So because of you viewers, thank you. But basically what I did and still am doing is I run the merchandising. We're very fortunate. We have about 1,000 different brands worldwide now, globally. Wow. For the Mindfreak brand, with Chris Angel, the Mindfreak brand, and that's part of what I do.
And you are
on the
also
show.
the oldest of the three.
I'm the
brothers.
oldest. I'm the oldest. Costa is the middle, and Chris is the youngest.
That's fabulous that you're so close. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Not
Yeah,
too many people
thank
can say
you.
that, sticking
Yeah,
together and uniting
we've done
as
this
one.
25, 30 years. We started to go as a family with my mom and my dad, and we always supported each other no matter what
bless.
it was that we support.
That's
and we're still
right.
together as a family, and
That's
you do
what-
things.
that's the way it
That's the
should
most
be.
important thing. Yes.
God bless.
Thank you. So now, as far as what I'm doing, I got really involved in my spare time, which I don't have any spare time. But what I do in my spare time is I got really active. I got this addiction, which is cars. I'm very fortunate that I was able, during the last several years, to collect these muscle and classic cars.
Your father and your mom bought your first car, right?
Yes. And no, she's absolutely right.
Yeah.
And back in 1978, when I was in high school, my mom and dad had the ability to buy me a 1960 Corvette, 69
Wow.
Corvette, 1969
Very
Corvette.
lucky.
Very fortunate. Great, God bless
Lucky
them,
boy.
parents. And they bought it for me to do well as an incentive in high school. And to this day, I still have that car, 32
Great.
years
Oh
later.
my God, that is
And
wonderful.
I had it totally restored at Revolution Motors in Long Island here. They're my place and my preference of choice.
Right.
They do all my restoration and all my cars. But I collect, and I hosted a bunch of TV shows and GM Nationals in Carlisle and Meekum Auctions and Barrett Jackson. Matter of fact, if you guys want to watch, we're going to be on September 24th, we're going to be on Las Vegas at the Mandalay Bay Live, Mindfreak Collection, live on TV.
Really?
We're going to be selling about 10 of our cars. My brother Chris's cars, about 7 or 8 of them, and some motorcycles, and maybe one of mine, live on Barrett Jackson, Mandalay Bay.
Check it out. Check it
So
out.
you guys want to check it out?
Absolutely. Give them an
And-
email later where they could just closely follow.
Follow.
That
Oh, very
show
cool.
there
Do you have a
and
couple
just
of, you have a
remind
couple of
them.
cars you're restoring right now?
I'm
Currently,
in
or
the
they were
process.
finished?
Yes, at Revolution Motors here in Long Island. Like I said, I'm very fortunate to have several cars that I had the shop do a nut and bolt body off rotisserie. So they take the body off the frame and they restore them back to the original, the way it was 30, 40, 50,
Right,
60
when it was
years ago.
new.
I'm very fortunate that I'm able to do this as a hobby. It's my release, and I enjoy doing
Your
it.
favorite one that you wouldn't. Trade
My favorite one, I think, because of the sentimental tie, would probably be not because of the value dollar-wise, but because of the emotional threat. I lost my father about 12 years ago. Thank you. But I would say the '69 Corvette that my mom and dad bought for me when I was in high school, 32 years ago, that I still have, and that's part of my heart. And that'll be along with everything else.
you
Go to
take
my
that-
daughter.
Do you take them out for a cruise once in a while?
I
They're pretty much-
do take a couple out. I belong to a couple when I'm back in town here. I belong to a couple clubs, car clubs that I feel comfortable with, and the great guys. We get together, we do car shows, and we cruise together on them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
So
sure you're
now,
a couple
not
of clubs.
only are we doing the cars, we are also on the flip side. You are connected with WRCN.
Oh yes.
You have a show
One-
on
Radio.
it.
Yeah, 103.9. What I realized, there's so much talent out there around the world. That very successful people just don't have the opportunity to showcase their talents.
Right.
So they're called indie, they're called independent acts. So if you guys watching want to see what's going on, I've created a worldwide talent search. And along with WRCN 103.9, it's called The Real Radio Show. Just Google The Real Radio Show, and anybody out there that feels they have the talent to be want the ability to get to the next level, you have a platform that you can do that. You can go on The Real Radio Show, click it on, and check out the steps that you can submit your songs and your I guess talent. Just people at home watching, they can Google The Real Radio Show, and if you're unsigned and if you have talent, whether you're a single artist or a band, you can have the opportunity to showcase your music. So just check out 103.9 WRCN, and it's called The Real Radio Show.
You are really busy.
So is that a
Thank you.
.com? Because I think I see it right here.
Yeah, right, there it is.
There it is.
The Real Radio Show.
There you go.
Yeah, right there, right there.
So do you have any exciting stories to tell us about when you were kids, maybe with your brothers? Anything that you want to tell the viewers that maybe?
Actually, I do. You know, people ask myself, my mom, and my brother Costa, you know, and how was it growing up with, you know, your younger brother Chris, and he's always practicing and studying his, you know, his art, his illusions, his magic. If you guys remember, viewers at home watching, the very famous picture that my mom was actually
Yes.
on the umbrella?
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so the
He
story
was
is
so young, your brother, till
Okay.
14, I think he was.
Very
Yes.
good. You did
Yeah.
your research.
Yeah.
So here's what happened. I was coming home from the recording studio. I walk in, and here he was, my brother at 14 years
Oh
old.
my God.
I guess levitating my mom on the broom.
Oh my God.
So I took that picture, and at that point, we knew as a family that my brother had that it factor.
Right.
You were
And
taken off.
we
Taken
knew with God's grace, we knew that he would be at the level he's at. So when we saw my mom floating there, we knew at that point, and I took that picture, and now it's kind of world renowned, that shot, and that
Yeah.
kind of puts it on the level that how he started back
It's
then. You
fabulous, and I'm so excited to say you guys are from Long Island, and it's very
Oh,
proud to
yes.
say there's a lot of talent that comes from Long Island and
Oh,
coming back.
tons.
How do you feel about going out there in the big world and then coming back to Long Island, back to your life?
Coming
You
home
know-
to your old friends before.
Do you think
You know,
you're treated differently?
You know, great question. First of all, Long Island is our home. You know, my whole family, my brother Costa, Chris, myself, my mom, this is our home. Even though I live in Las Vegas and Long Island, my brothers are in Las Vegas. We grew up here. We are New Yorkers.
So your roots
And
are-
our roots are here, our friends are here, and there's no place better but Long Island.
Oh,
No
that
place
is
better than
so
New York.
sweet.
And anything that we can do to support charity events and things that
Nice.
Fundraisers
that we do get involved with, because we do want to support our community.
Right.
And if it's a good function or a good charity, we're part of it. So we love being a part of New York. And also, I want to thank both you guys for having me on.
Thank you
You
so
guys
much.
are
It's
great.
our
I wish
pleasure.
you guys all the success, and you guys got to check out these two.
I am the mind free.